Another 1,000 rupees from Total Warrior. What's your personal favorite 5-inch frame right now? Well, obviously, obviously, what am I going to say? Except for the QAVS Joshua Bardwell edition, right? Right? Where is it? There we go. Joshua Bardwell. Obviously, it's this frame with my freaking name on it. My personal favorite, because I'd helped design it. Wow. Never mind. Never mind, I changed my mind. It's $103. There's no world in which I would buy this for $103. By the way, I'm sorry. Right now, someone at Get FPV is uncomfortable with my candor. I would. Is that just what frames cost now? I mean, I was like okay with this in the $65 price range. I thought that was a fair price. $103 is a lot to ask for a frame. Like, unless that's just what all frames cost now, in which case, sure. Am I that out of touch? Flyfish RC Volador, $100. Oh my god. Is this like when Bill Gates thought a banana cost, $20? No. They're not. They're not $100. Like, that's no. See, here we go. Speedy B Mario, $50. $72. $68. Impulse RC Echo Blackbird. Okay, that's an ultra premium frame, $104. I would have always said that that's a very expensive frame, and I probably wouldn't buy it because it's too expensive. Luminaire QAVR, $100. What are you smoking, Luminaire? How is this frame $100? $123. Okay. AOS 5 race frame, $90. I'm sad.
You want some suggestions?
$142. No, I want to just keep reacting to these ridiculous frame prices. $103 for the AOS RC Evo. Okay. $100 for the Speedy B Master. I mean, yes, there are some cheaper options out there, but apparently, is this just a Get FPV thing? Hang on, Blinty. Hold that thought. I will come back to you. Pyrodrone. Is this just Get FPV jacking up prices? Get FPV cranked their prices during the tariff situation, and maybe they just haven't come back down. Which, by the way, if that happened, that's what everyone accused them of would happen. Geparcy Vapor, $85. Mark V, $90. Volador, $90. Speedy B Mario, Rockstar. Okay, my new favorite frame is the Speedy B Mario. It's a solid frame. It's not like the mostest, bestest in the world in every way, but it's 50 freaking bucks.
Isn't that the one that has a stupid thing for the stack that vibrates?
No, that's the Master. The Mario is not like that.
Oh.
Yeah, good question. $90. Axis Flying Manta 5, $50. Apparently, frames are just $80 to $120 now. Okay. I quit FPV. That's it. I'm out. This is stupid. I know. I don't mean that. What the fuck? $115 for a Nazca for a frame. I mean, I know prices have gone up. I don't know, man. This is just hitting me. Flight controllers doubled in price 3 years ago, and I was like, ouch. Okay, well, but frames have resisted that for so long. This is stupid. Who could pay $100 for a frame? I don't know. Go ahead, Blunty. Suggestions for cheap frames. That's what you're about to do, right?
Well, speaking of, I wasn't going to go cheap, but chat seems to, like, a bunch of people still recommended the Echo Blackbird, which is the same price, $105 at Get FPV right now.
Yeah. So my frame is at $100 is about middle of the road, in which case I'm fine with it again. But I have to say, and I'm sorry, in case anybody thinks like, oh, Bardwell's a sellout, he just recommends his own products. I know most people don't think that. I would struggle to, and I can freaking, I mean, just on principle. If I wanted to buy a frame for $100, I would just go business expense and swipe the business credit card, and I'd make a video, and the video would pay for the frame, and then that'd be it. I'm saying I can, but just on principle, that hurts me so bad that they're so expensive. The frame shouldn't be that expensive, is what my gut tells me. Go ahead, Blunty. What do they say?
You can still get a Source One V3 for $35.
Fuck yeah. Why? Why? Because they still have them in stock. Like, why? The thing is, if the other frames went up in price, is it because of tariffs? Is it because they cut the Source 2 in the country? I don't know. I can't make sense out of it. There are still a few good deals in frames. I think the SpeedyBee Mario would be my pick. SpeedyBee Mario coming in at $50 to $70. Not the SpeedyBee Master, but the Mario. SpeedyBee Master has a problem. That hurts me. If I didn't sponsor, if I weren't like, my name wasn't on it, I would 100% buy 2 SpeedyBee Marios over 1 JB QAVS. I like the QAVS. I designed it. I had all the input. It's exactly what I wanted out of a frame. And you asked me to pay $100 for it, and I'm going to be like, ugh. That hurts, and I'm probably going to go buy something else. If I'm a typical person, And that's why they won't hire me to make the QAVS V3. They'll be like, you're a terrible spokesperson. You can't have your name on a product and get paid to promote the product and then say, I wouldn't buy the product, I'd buy something else. You're fired. And I'll be like, yeah, no, I get that. And then I'll be fired. Anyway, go ahead, Blunty.
Just for chat to know, every frame I own is a SpeedyBee, is a Source One V3, except for I have a Skyliner that I bought as my second drone ever.
Aww,
so you don't need to worry about like having amazing frame. Like the Source One V3 is a great frame. It's a little chunky. It maybe doesn't tune the perfect, but it tunes fine. It flies great. Just so you know.
People are asking what was the issue with the SpeedyBee Master. So first of all, William NS says, I built a SpeedyBee Master 3 years later. It flies great. Not everyone who flies the SpeedyBee Master had this problem. Okay. So if you haven't had this problem, that's fine. More power to you. The problem with the SpeedyBee Master is this soft mount that they put in. And the idea is that it protects the stack from vibration. But the problem is that it's too wobbly. And the stack can get excess vibration and have flight problems. As well, the stack is not properly secured in a crash and can have issues where the screws don't hold correctly in a crash. But basically, adding vibration isolation to the entire flight control stack sometimes, not always, but sometimes makes you have worse noise instead of better. And it happened to enough. The other problem is that the front end, it's all coming back to me. The way the front end is designed, it has a tendency to just sort of rip off the front end because of the way the front end sort of torques the plates. Like if you look, oh god, I'm gonna have to go through all this again. If you look, what is it? Yeah, so like, look right here. Do you see there's one screw holding it to the bottom plate, and then it comes up, and there's one screw right here holding it to the top plate. And so in a crash, that front end torques down, And there's nothing, there's no, like if they had a standoff right here, right? Right here. They need a standoff right here. Right? So now, when you crash and there is an upward force and this whole thing wants to sort of cam backwards like that, that results in a downward force here, and this standoff braces it, and everything is fine. Where's the erase button? There it is. Erase, please. I don't want to erase all markups. I just want to erase... There we go. Why can't I? There we go. So without that, now there's a crash, and you get this torque, and this is driven downwards. And the only thing to prevent that is this screw and this screw, and that's not enough. And it has a tendency, not always, but it has a tendency to just rip the front end off in a hard crash. It just feels like there are some weird design decisions made that I don't agree with and that people have problems with. I'm being reminded, thank you, Crazy Rooster. They did fix that in the V2, didn't they? This is the V2. Let's have a look. Did they fix it in the V2? I couldn't remember if it was the Mario or the V2 they fixed it. It's hard to tell. It doesn't look any different. Does it have an internal standoff somewhere? It doesn't look any different to me. Anyway. I also did think I remember them changing it, but maybe it was in the Mario, not the Master. How about this? It looks the same. No, it looks the same. I'm sorry. Anyway. But that's just my personal. Oh, you guys weren't seeing that. I'm sorry. All right, moving on.